For part 2. We're just about done. Alright, so now we've gotten our poly coat on our first coat. So now we're going to sand just a little bit. Remember I said this is not going to be hard. We're going to get a brand new sheet of 220 and we're going to feel when we sand. You're just going to feel a little bit, little chibbles. I like to call them little chibbles. You just feel little pieces there. And just lightly, just barely touching, just going over it, and you just feel it get hard, I guess. You know, it just feels a different look to it. Feels more like a piece of furniture. Just going over it really light. Not going to take much. I like to do this to the top because that's the most used piece, of course. And you want a really hard finish on it so it'll last forever. It's already an old piece. You can just keep going on and on. You can feel the difference when you take that 220. Check your sandpaper and see if you're getting any paint dust on there. Just wipe it off on your towel that you always have laying down. And I can feel the difference in it. It feels great. Not really making a difference in the thickness of the crackle that was on there before. But you'll see a little bit of the poly coat getting white little chibbles on there. So you're getting down to where it's what's really stuck on the wood. And that's about it. Got a little bit of paint dust on there. Feeling really, really smooth. Just about done. Just about done. Okay, I'm going to wipe off my sandpaper. Cloth. Okay, just going to wipe that off and turn it over. Now, it doesn't take much more than a couple coats on the bottom. This is feeling pretty good. I'm probably not going to sand anything. Feel it and see if you've got, I got a little bit of polycoat overlap right here. It kind of builds up on the edge, and I don't want to cover up my nice distressing with the white of the polycoat. So I'm just going to go over it lightly. Looks like that's the only spot. So the 220 just takes off just that top layer. It's not going to change your distressing. It's not going to change the paint. Just taking off what shouldn't be there. Everything looks good. That feels pretty smooth. Let me check my stem down here. Just a little bit down there. Got a little thick with it. Like I said before, you don't need to put a lot on your brush. Take your time. Don't try to do one coat at one time. It's not going to work. But you're not going to need a lot. Just go back over it. These small pieces, it doesn't take much. Okay, let me wipe that off. And I'm going to add in one more coat of poly, and that will be done for this. And it feels like the top might just need 2 coats too. Like I said, just feel it and see if that feels like that's the way you want it to end up. Like it feels like it has a nice hard coat on it that it's going to last. I found another little bump right here. Sometimes that poly, it foams up and it dries into a little, just a little spot there. Another one. Especially if you have any curves or dips. Okay, I think we're done. So, we're going to take our matte clear polycrylic by Minwax. No shine to it at all. Pour it into a secondary container. About 3/4 cup, a cup. Wipe that off. I really like this product. Put the lid back on. Take our brush. Fill it up. We're not going to put a lot on there. I just like to get it really wet and then wipe it off. Like I said, I like to paint upside down so I can get everything without having to bend over too much and missing too much. This is going on really nice. Get a nice smooth finish. Something you know you can clean later on. There we go. And the second coat goes on really nice because the wood's not dry from the chalk paint. or I should say it's from just the chalk paint's not as dry as it was before, so you can really see it change. I hope the camera shows that, but it's really getting this nice turquoise dark look to it. Okay, so I'm not going to do every leg. I'll keep this one short because we're almost done, and I know you're excited to get this project done. So we'll do a couple legs there. Got the stem done. Well, we got time. Let's just finish it up. We're just about done anyway. This one's just about ready to go for sale. Last leg over here. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Alright, we ready to turn over? No drips. Don't see any drips. Okay, we're going to turn it over. Don't grab where you just put the poly on. Grab on the side. Put it over, and now I'm going to check on the bottom and see if I got any drips. Let's see. No drips there. Yeah. One coat sometimes is all you need. You can feel it. You can feel like it has a nice seal on it that you know it's going to last for years and years. Sometimes you feel it and it feels too dry, and that's your clue to that maybe it needs a little bit more poly coat or wax if you're waxing. Okay, so that's all done. Pretty fast. Okay, so we're going to go up here to the top. I like to start in the middle and work my way out. Thick, but not too thick. But I want it thicker than what I did on the bottom. So I'm just adding it. Try not to let it get dry with my brush. I don't want to hear that sound. It makes this sound like I don't know how to describe it. You need to put more poly on because you're dragging it. Don't let it drag. Let your paintbrush glide on top of the poly. You don't want it too thin. Should not hear that sound like it needs more to it. Don't worry about lines. The poly coat dries matte and clear. Okay, I'm going to go around these edges real quick. We're almost done. Almost done. Look at here. Okay. Now I'm going to go around the sides here. And see right here, it got a little bubbly there. Just watch for that. Because it'll build up. There we go. Almost done. You guys can do this. Just try it. You'll be amazed. You'll find a hidden talent you didn't even know you had. It almost fell off the table there. Hold on. There we go. Alright, we're going to look for any drip marks that might have built up. Just go back over it. And if it's dried a little bit, get your paintbrush wet again and go back over it. Don't try to go over it with the dry brush. Okay. That is done. That's it. That was easy, right? We went all the way from the beginning. We had a double stack table. We cut it off. We made a really nice end table here. Painted it first with one coat with Emperor Silk in red from Annie Sloan. And then we added, let that dry, and then we added the turquoise tint. Then our beautiful crackle. And then right into putting the poly coat on after sanding just a tiny bit with 220. I'm going to let that dry. And I don't even think I'm going to have to sand again. Usually I sand 2 or 3 times. But this is going on so well, and I think it's because it's 105 degrees today, that I think our project is done. What do you think? You can do it! Thanks for watching. Cat from Blue House Finches. See you next time or next videos.